I hope everybody's been enjoying their classic WoW hardcore journey so far. I'd love to hear what kind of character you made. Let me know if you're still alive, or if you died, what was your cause of death. And speaking of cause of death, I wanted to make this quick video just to go over some hardcore statistics that Blizzard posted on their Twitter account the other day, which I thought was very, very interesting. Alright, let's check it out. So first of all, we've got the top 3 races, and human has just been dominating, and I think a major part of that is just so many people love the Elwynn Forest. It's such a beloved starting zone that I don't blame anybody for wanting to create a human, and it might also be the starting zone that the majority of people are familiar with, so they want to kind of go with something that they already are aware of, what quests are around, what mobs, and stuff like that, instead of diving into something completely unknown. And I'm actually surprised that Dwarf and Gnome is not even in the top 3. Night Elf and Undead are following Human, but by less than half, so humans have just been dominating. The average level of death so far is level 10, which is funny because I think previously it was around 13, 12 or 13 before we had official servers, so it is funny to see that the curve has gone down a little bit. These stats are a little inflated because thousands upon thousands of people have been playing the game, and a lot of people might just be messing around. A lot of sub-level 10 deaths I think, have been people trying to travel to different starting zones. Like if you're a Night Elf trying to get to Elwynn Forest, a Dwarf trying to get to Darnassus, things like that. The highest level Mach Gora has been level 40, and just a refresher, Mach Gora is a fight to the death, so could you imagine reaching level 40 and then fighting to the death and losing your character? Those are pretty high stakes. Not so much at level 60, which I'm sure we're going to see a level 60 Mach Gora soon. We have not yet, but I'm really looking forward to see what happens with that. The highest winning streak is 15 in a row, so that's pretty cool. Somebody collected 15 ears in a row. The top 5 cause of death, Cobalt Miner, and again, I'm not surprised at this because we just went over how human is the top race chosen for hardcore, so it kind of goes hand in hand. The mine that the Cobalt Miners are in is right outside of Goldshire, and it's really one of the first stops that people go to once they exit the initial starting zone, Northshire Valley. So Cobalt Miner, totally not a surprise. I was a little surprised to see that Falling was number 2. It's actually kind of funny. I mean, it wouldn't be funny if I died a falling death, you know, I hope I didn't just jinx myself. But with Blessing of Protection and Bubble, I feel pretty okay with avoiding a fall death unless they're on cooldown. I wonder if a lot of this is going into people trying to do death skips, so that's just it's just a funny stat to see. And the third was player by player as well. I also thought that was very curious. I didn't realize that many people were PvPing and doing Mach Gora, so that was a cool stat to see. Voidwalker Minion as number 4. I mean, that's got to be the Voidwalker Minions from the Skull Rock Cave, the famous Skull Rock that one of the servers was named after. So, Skull Rock is living up to its name, it seems, with Voidwalker Minion coming in at number 4. And finally, the Wendigo. Again, I'm not surprised at this. There's a Wendigo Cave right outside of Karanos in the Dwarf Gnome starting zone, and the spawn rate has just been insane in that area. I mean, the spawn rate in general has been pretty crazy, and a lot of people are just dying to respawns, hyperspawn areas, and things like that. So the Wendigo Cave, absolutely, I can see why a lot of people are dying there. It's also a great spot to skin, and it's a great spot to get silver at a low level, so... And finally, player class stats. I was super surprised to see that Warrior is the most dominant class right now that people are trying out, with nearly 20% of the player base playing Warrior. Absolutely insane, with the lowest being Shaman at 4%. And even Paladin, I thought we would be seeing more Paladins, but Paladin's only at 8%. But just seeing so many people try Warrior is really cool, because Warriors are kind of infamously known as one of the harder classes to play hardcore with, but they're just so damn fun. So I could see why a lot of people would be wanting to try Warrior. In fact, I just made a little gnome warrior for myself that I'm just going to park in the starting zone and maybe start to collect some rested experience and maybe kill a few mobs here and there when I get a chance to, and mail myself over some green items once I get them. So that about wraps up this video. Again, just wanted to do a little quick update on this stat sheet. Again, I'd love to hear what classes you all are playing, what race, what faction, what server are you on, what's your experience been like so far, are you still alive, what's your highest level, if you died, tell me about it, and if you went again, what did you roll? As for me, I am level 25, still going strong so far. Just entered Ashenvale. We've been trying to, Pasta and I, duo level and just take it really, really slow and steady. I got the Smite's Mighty Hammer from my Only Dead Mines run, so I got really lucky with that. One thing that I did want to point out is how we have this new Dragonflight UI, and I, for the life of me, cannot figure out how to show guild names. Like, I think this is a UI bug, but, like, there's literally no place in my options that I can type in, like, guild, like, show guild name, or display, like, no place that I can do that. Name, even that, like my name, it doesn't work. No option for guild. So if anybody also has this bug, let me know how you solved it. I tried to go on the forums and people were like shaming the person who was like, I can't figure out how to do it. And this poor person was like, there's literally no option for me to enable guild names. And people were like, you're just an idiot, like you clearly don't know how to read. I was like, I feel bad for this person. They're trying to seek help on the forums and they're just getting, you know, ridiculed for something that I am also experiencing. So I'm putting myself out there to perhaps also face ridicule. But no, seriously, on my second account, on my mage, I am able to display guild names, so I don't really know what is going on with that. Might be a known bug, maybe it's an add-on that's messing up things. I really have no idea, but yeah, that's my story. So, again, thank you guys for watching. Happy hardcore, good luck, stay alive, and I'll see you next time.